welcome to another night of Women's World of Fishing Monday Night Takeover. And I can see people just constantly coming on and coming on and coming on. So we'll give everybody a few minutes. We'll wait for, it's no secret that Cassie's going to be on tonight. I don't even think we need to say her last name. We'll introduce her here in a few minutes and let the fees get out everywhere and let people start showing up. So, Angie, what's been going on for the past week for you?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just still getting all my rods and reels and things together for the classic coming up here, and just a couple weeks out, I guess, 2 3 weeks out, and had a big bird's nest issue the other day. So I think I'm
I
gonna
saw.
have to give up on that, unfortunately, but
Oh,
it happens.
it
So
does. That's no fun though. It is no
no.
fun. But I mean, I you sent a picture of it. I did see it, and once it's that deep, if that's going to be a reel you're using in the tournament, I I wouldn't chance it. I'd
Yeah.
rip it all off.
Yeah, it's pretty kinked up and whatnot anyway. So then tomorrow I'm doing some pan fishing with a coworker of mine and his daughter. So she's not really ever been fishing before. So we're gonna go for some brim just to get her some fish before she goes back to school in New York.
Nice.
So yeah, so that'll be cool.
That's good getting the kids out.
Mm-hmm.
It's something the LBAA does, I think, at every tournament we go to.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And, I really don't want to start the episode off on a bad negative note, but I feel the need to bring this up because it happened in my local area and I don't have the specifics of what exactly happened just yet. Um but I'm definitely going to look further into it because they didn't explain it just yet. But at one of the kind of local lakes, it was in southern Ohio. But at one of the state parks here at Rocky Fork, we had a bald eagle that actually got really injured by a bass lure. Um, and I'm going to post the link in case anybody wants to read about it. They actually, I'm not sure, they're not sure if he's going to make it or not. But they didn't explain exactly what happened. But basically, the lure was stuck in its mouth and it was pinned to its wing and its chin or into its chest,
Mm.
and it was gravely injured. They have since been able to get it out and clean up the wounds. Um, but I mean, this eagle has seen, I think, a total of like 3 vets in the area to get this taken care of. So they are taking donations just in case anybody is interested in that. The link to the article is on the screen, and then in the article they have a link to where the donations can go to. And like I said in the article, it does say, reminder to appropriately dispose of fishing gear. So it kind of made it seem like maybe this could have been an angler negligence type thing, angler mistake, but it's just weird to me. I mean, I can't imagine an eagle swooping down and getting, something off of a bank that somebody left behind. Now, if it got it out of a tree, I've lost crankbaits in a tree,
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't on purpose. So I'm not sure that that's what it was. But I'm definitely, I want to know personally just because it was local and I'm just curious to know. So if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's interested, the information's up there. Hopefully the little guy, big guy will make it. So he's at a reserve or something now, still being looked after. So,
Can you put that link in the comments
oh
by
yeah,
chance so people can click it? Kind of probably too much to type.
yeah. Actually, that would have been probably the smarter thing to do. Let me see if I can. Oh, we already have people coming in. I didn't even see that the sorry, I'm trying to get back over to the
Or you can do it after the show too. Just add it in there so people can have something to click to check that
yeah,
out.
actually I got it.
Cool.
So, while we're waiting on I did tell Cassie that it was Eastern. Just sending her a reminder. Okay, there it is. But yeah, so that just came up, right before, the episode, and I'm like, I'm totally going to bring that up. You never know who's watching that might, have connections, or who knows, stranger things have happened. But so doesn't sound like you've done very much fishing over the last week.
Not a ton, no. You?
I I actually fished my first tournament yesterday, that I have fished in months. And, I know y'all don't believe me. I know that, like, when I tell you girls, like, no, really, like, sometimes like, it's only 5 to 6, 7 pounds to win tournaments around me. I am not lying. the they paid back 2 spots, and it was 5.67, I think, for first, and 5.44 for second.
Wow.
Like, I don't even think they gave out big fish. It was literally 4 barely 12-inch fish that won the tournament. And one of the things that was really cool but really frustrating, and I don't know how, if anybody has recommendations as to how I should have handled this situation, I would seriously love to know. I don't care if you type it, I don't care if you call me, send me an email at womensworldofishing@gmail.com. But later in the afternoon, there was, I'm going to conservatively say, a 5 pounder, but I really think she was over 6. But I'll say a 5 pounder because we all lie, you know. But she just, the water temperature is 90 degrees. And she came like up from the left. So she came out of deep water, and she wasn't spooked. And she just slowly went in front of the boat and went right into the vegetation, into the shade, that we were just getting ready to fish. And my first thought is she's going in there to feed, like that's why she came out of the deep, comfortable, cooler water, was she's going in there to feed. And so I'm like, Dad, Dad, because I didn't want him to say anything. I didn't want him to cough. I didn't, like, we're in kayak mode now. And we fished it and we left. We circled back around. We came back in case we did spook her. And obviously we didn't catch her because that one fish would have won us the tournament. But we caught a bunch of shorts and that's it. But I really don't know what, because we didn't stay and fish it very long. Because I mean, we don't know if she stayed in there.
Mhm.
So I would love to know what pros would have done. Like, what would you have done, Angie? Would you have, like, because we were really, I mean, the boat was really close to it because we were really trying to fish the cooler shade, like closer to the bank, and this was really on the edge of the sun.
Mhm.
Like, what what would you have done?
What kind of vegetation was it?
I mean, it was like nasty grass. It's really hard to keep a Texas rig or anything like that clean.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, when you pitch in something Texas rig, you got one cast, to let it go in, and then you can't move it.
Mm. Well, for me, I don't have a lot of experience fishing that type of thick vegetation. So, personally, for me, I probably wouldn't have spent a ton of time on it.
Yeah.
would have definitely tried, but you know, it gets frustrating when you're getting hung up all the time, and um,
It was the kind of grass that you can get unstuck from
mm,
pretty easily.
yeah,
That was the one thing, but uh, I mean, on a day like that, I mean, I mean, that's a fish that you don't even hardly see. I mean, you're lucky enough to see it on the bed. I mean, this fish was every bit as big as the one that I put up live on this channel. In the spring when I'm like, I ain't even gonna cast at her. I was like, I'm so excited to watch this process. This fish was every big bit as big as that. So to see her like in 90-degree water temperature, just kind of meandering around, I mean, and then it being in a tournament, I'm casting at her.
right. Definitely got
But
to
I,
try for it for sure.
yeah, and we just, we threw several different baits and, you know, we just couldn't get anything, but it's been tough here everywhere.
Well, it's hot. It's Have you gotten a ton of rain?
No, I
Oh,
swear, I think we're in a drought.
mm.
We haven't hardly gotten any. What about you guys?
Our water levels up. I mean, we had all this flooding in West Tennessee this past weekend, so our the fish are kind of, from what I'm hearing from people that are out there, the fish are kind of scattered. Water's a little muddier now with all the rain. And last I checked, we were up like 1.25 feet from summer pool. So
Wow.
you
That's the time to get out there, though. Anything that's flooded.
know, I did fish a little bit on Saturday afternoon. It was kind of overcast, a little rainy, drizzly out there. Was only out there for about an hour and a half before I got that giant bird's nest.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, then it started thundering and I went back in. But,
The next big storm that we have coming through, um, I might be out there in the thick of the storm um trying to fish the prefrontal condition,
mm,
just because that's one way to really try and get bit. I'm going to see cuz I haven't heard from Cassie in a little bit. I just want to make sure everything's okay.
yeah, make sure she's not having any issues getting on
Yeah,
the feed
that's
here.
kind of what I'm thinking. Sorry everybody, just
I'm gonna go through some comments while you're doing that.
okay.
Let's see, we've got Diana Eaglehawk is watching us.
Ooh, evil hawk.
She said, "Here, let's
Stop.
get the party started." So thanks for watching. Hopefully, we get Cassie on here soon because that's where the party's at right there.
If not, I'm
Oh,
calling her.
I think I see her popping on right now.
Evil Hawk's like, you better get on there, Cassie, if they're gonna make me get on there. Okay. Let me see.
We got Lucretia Clark watching us. Hello, ladies. And she also said, "I've always heard that in the summertime they stay cool. They stay cool in the grass, but feed just outside the grass line deep." And she's on
Yeah.
Gunnersville. They have over 300 different aquatic vegetation on Gunnersville. She's been
Oh
catching
wow.
outside the grass line with a deep diver here lately. So
Hmm.
thanks for the information.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you.
I still have yet to fish Gunnersville. That's on my bucket list.
Gunnersville's amazing. But it can be a heartbreaker too, you know. Okay, Cassie. Everybody decent? You sure? Okay. I promised you. Huh? Okay, everybody. It's what you've been waiting for. We're going to bring on Cassie Hall. She is the co-angler of the LBAA. That's about all you need to know about Cassie. Here she comes. What's up,
Hello.
Cassie?
Hey,
Hey.
How are you?
I was having some technical difficulties.
Oh no.
I am I'm technically challenged, okay?
Hey, well, you figured it out. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I did. I had to use my telephone. So
Mm.
um it was crazy. So sorry about that.
Most people use their telephone, so that's okay. We're just
I
glad
tried
you're here.
well, I tried using the iPad and I had to get help cuz
Oh.
I was sending messages going, I can't get in. I see it, but I can't get in.
We should have just told Diana that she was going to have to get on a lot earlier, and then she would have made sure that that Cassie got on.
Yeah, yeah. Good old turkey farmer.
That's right. Mm,
Yep, Diana says hi, so she's still on watching.
Let me make
Hey,
sure.
turkey farmer.
Okay. Where's your ice cream, Cassie? Watching from Ohio.
Uh,
Oh, hi. Oh, I know who that is. That's Lori and Beth, isn't it?
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they
hi.
won't let us know who
Oh.
they are. They're just sneaking in.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Everybody knows that wherever I go, we stop at Baskin Robbins. That's
hmm,
that's a, that's a must on the way back and to.
You got a favorite flavor?
Yes, Jamocha.
Jamocha.
hmm.
Well, and
All
chocolate
right.
chip too.
Mm.
And chocolate chip cookie dough and mint chocolate chip and
Bubble gum. Yeah.
okay, that's
All the
weird.
all the 31 flavors.
Well, what have
You've
you
never
been
had
up to,
bubble gum?
Cassie?
Well, um, I wish I could say that I've been fishing, but I haven't. The plan is this weekend for the next, let's see, 2 or 3 weeks until the water's dead. I will be at Logan Martin.
Mm.
Explain to everybody what it means when you say until the water's dead.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Because, I mean,
they have a cutoff. That's true. They have a period a week before we actually get to go on the water to fish. So you can pre-fish on up to a week before the tournament. And they call that dead water after that. You cannot go on the lake.
and so you're going to be practicing basically up until you can't. Who
Right. Right.
who's your day one partner?
Stephanie Hempill.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Our rookie of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
yeah, okay. So she okay. Wow, so she's going to get a little or wait a minute, is she from Alabama?
I think she's from
No, I think she's Texas. Is she?
Texas, I
Oh,
Texas.
think.
okay. So she'll get a little
Yeah.
extra hometown knowledge then, Cassie?
Well,
Oh,
for what
okay.
that's worth, you know.
There you go
You know what
again.
they
Just
say
like
about the home lake, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's true. Yeah, I remember Terry Sendrick telling us all about that. Her and Old Hickory. But I think you know quite a bit about Logan Martin.
Yeah.
And you're just good. I know you're going to get on here and downplay how good you are because you did it to me all day today.
Well, I know. I
Is that her internet, Angie?
I think so, because you're coming through
it is
clear.
getting. Is that me?
I think so.
I think so. Because you're looking a little blurry and then you like come in and go out.
Well,
Make sure everyone's decent if you're walking around, Cassie.
how's that?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not walking around,
Story of my life is the internet
but
issues.
it should be fine because I'm in where
I'm gonna have one night where I just
can
pretend like I am.
you
Where I'm like,
is it
See if we can get it.
oh,
Oh,
it dropped her.
she might be popping off and popping back on like I've had to do.
Yeah. I really am gonna
She,
do that one night.
she might if she's like not got a good Wi-Fi connection. Sometimes the data on the phone is strong enough to do this. I think that's what I did that night. I was at the campground where I used my
Oh,
phone at
yeah.
the.
If you're getting close to their like data limit and it decreases the speed or whatever, sometimes it'll start dropping you too. Hmm.
So
She'll
I didn't divulge this earlier, but I'm fishing Logan Martin on Thursday this week.
Oh, that's
Get,
right.
getting a little pre-glimpse before I go down there for practice. I screwed up. I didn't realize that we could practice on Saturday for this tournament. So I'm not getting there till Saturday. And then so I'm kind of losing one practice day I could have had. But
Oh, because you get an extra day for the classic?
yeah.
Okay.
But my boat will be in the water all week. So that's going to be a nice advantage.
Yeah. That I'll tell you, that takes so much stress off, you
Oh, yeah.
know, not having to worry about, putting it in the morning and taking it out every evening. It cuts down on time and,
Yep,
it can make
exactly.
a world of difference. So,
Diana, no, I did not get the bird's nest out. I was working on it all the way up until a little bit before the show started tonight, and I was looking at the line, and I'm like, this just isn't gonna work. I maybe could
yeah.
get it eventually, but now the line is so crinkled up and whatnot that it's I'm better off cutting my losses and starting over.
I mean, if it would be a heartbreaker if, it was because it does. I mean, when you start taking it out, I mean, not as bad on mono, but with fluoro, it weakens it a little bit
Mhm.
deeper, and you might find that out a little like a little bit too late
Right.
at a
Yeah.
very inopportune time,
Yep.
you know.
We don't want that, that's for sure.
Mm-mm.
So
No,
they
I'm actually going to do a TikTok video about that. Not
s-
about that specific thing, but about another like line weakening thing. Oh, I just heard a beep.
let's hopefully she'll have a better
Oh,
connection.
okay, there she is. Okay, you good? I'm going to bring you on. Okay. Are you okay? Okay.
All right.
There you go. You
sorry.
That's okay. You
I
were
don't know
upside
why it
down
started
for a minute.
doing that.
Who knows?
There we go. So, um so we were
Okay.
talking about you going to practice, and you're going to practice right up until, you know, off limits, and then
Right.
you're fishing with Stephanie, but you don't know who you're fishing with after that, right?
Usually, what they do is I think they reverse the field on the second day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Yeah,
Okay.
they reverse the field the second day, and then the third day um, they go by like who's in who's in first on the pro and the co side, and they'll go out, and who's in second on the pro and co side, and they'll go out.
Gotcha. So, and we actually, you guys are actually having like a real classic this year instead of a 1 day shootout. So, so that's good. You know, no more fiascos like it was last year with COVID and Truman turning into a tournament and then also the classic. And, you know, so this will be a good tournament, you know, a great lake. And so it's exciting.
Yeah.
What, what are, what are, what are your thoughts for next year, Cassie? You think you're going to have a
Every,
lot of people to be welcoming?
for next year, being thoughts for next. Where'd y'all go? Oh no!
Oh no.
Let
Think
me
you're
move.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you using your phone's data?
I'm moving. I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't know what's in this.
Hmm.
All the computer stuff. Wait a minute.
We're all going to go through the window in a minute because she's going to chuck us
Erica.
all.
Okay. How is it now?
It's moving better a little bit.
I don't know. How's that?
Mm, it's moving faster.
Is it better?
I think so.
No. No.
Still kind
I
of
don't know.
choppy.
Did you hear what I asked you?
Hang on. I'm giving y'all a view of the house.
More of like the ceiling.
I'm really sorry about this.
It's
This
all right.
really okay. Is it still? Is it still messed up?
It's
That's
much
that's
better.
actually better.
Okay. How's that?
I can hear you better. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, we heard a whole laugh.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
I'm so hang on just a minute. Yeah. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna try something just for a second.
All right.
Hang with me.
Somebody asked
It's not working.
what my trolling motor issue was at Hickory. That was a the Hickory one. Let's see. I've had a few issues this
I
year.
know. North
um,
Carolina.
well, I've got that auto deploy Altera, and so I've had issues with it was mounting on the wrong side randomly. I did get that. I got all my trolling motors issues fixed. Then I had the dead battery, and I had to use the trolling motor to troll back to the boat ramp. That was at Hickory, so that might be what they're referring to. But all that's fixed now. just in time for the classic.
Yeah, I remember that with your trolling motor that day.
Yep. So yeah, Ray Hubbard was just it
Is that
freezing and whatnot. Doesn't seem to be any better, Cassie.
oh my
It's okay.
goodness. Well, no, I was really looking forward to this, and I really hate that this is
Well, now the audio is coming through
I
really
told y'all
good.
I'm not technical by any means. Um I'm trying something
Okay.
different. Okay. Really. Well, I'm trying to do it via the iPad, but not it's not for some reason. I
Well,
don't know why. Am I in
ma-
and out now, or can you hear me?
It's better, I think.
it's better audio, which is okay if it holds it.
Hey, Cassie, one thing you could maybe try is just stop sharing your camera, and that way we can still talk to you. We just won't be able to see you, but that might help the stream.
Let me see if
There should be a button that says stop cam.
Pardon?
We could try just having
the
you on
cam?
via that. Yeah, if you turn your camera off, maybe we can at least hear you and have the conversation that way. I've had to do that before. Yeah. See if we can hear you
All right,
better.
wait a
At
minute.
least
How's that?
let's try that.
okay. Can you
The
hear us
problem is
okay?
that y'all are stacked. Maybe.
We're what?
All right.
Okay, if we have any further
Y'all
issues
are
from here, then we'll
a
reschedule you for next
little
week and maybe we can figure
static.
something out with, with the connection. But no, what I was asking
It's
you,
not
Oh, it's not
it's
working.
no. Y'all
oh, yeah,
Bummer.
it's not.
out.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Okay, Cassie, I'll send you a
I
message and we'll
said
try and figure out how to get you on for next week
or break.
or oh, okay. I think we just automatically lost her.
Yep.
But right now, I mean, it's already 20 till now.
Yeah.
So I am
We
so sorry, everybody. You guys have been like so patient staying on and waiting for Cassie to get on here. You guys are her loyal fans and she's trying to get back on. I don't know.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna work tonight, but that's what
Yeah.
happens sometimes when you do a live show. Uh, you're gonna have
Yeah.
technical
And we'll
issues every now and then.
let me
She wants to try it
oh,
again, maybe.
Week.
okay. All
Perfect.
right. We'll do that, okay? And I'll be in contact with you.
Thank
We love you,
thank
Cassie.
sorry, audience.
No.
It's okay. It
Okay.
happens. It's really
All right.
okay.
Bye bye. Roll
Okay, bye,
tide.
Cassie.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I mean it happens, and I mean really sorry, guys, that didn't work out. It really does happen. Nothing we can do about that. But thank you so much for hanging around. We were gonna give Cassie the whole time because she's earned it. she can fill it. She was going to cover, her journey in fishing, um, because she's been with the LBAA since its inception. And she is, our welcome committee pretty much when you
Mhm.
come into the LBAA as a pro, as a co-angler. You have to go through Cassie's welcoming class. And she's super fun and everybody loves her. And if you haven't read um her her write up, I definitely encourage you to do that, because that's what we all strive to be for in the community. And we're once the classic is done, all of us focus on next year. And so we're looking for some new girls,
Mhm.
some new co-anglers, some new boaters. And that's one of the reasons that we really wanted to get Cassie on here, is because she emulates that,
Mhm.
what we want to portray, and the way that she explains it, nobody can do it better. Do you agree, Angie? I mean,
Yeah, and I always love I always get excited when Cassie's about to take the stage for weigh-in because she's always just so
yeah,
entertaining and um
yes.
it's
Like,
great.
yeah, just humble, and I just loving and funny. And I mean, it's just it's hard to explain. She's a very, very special lady. So we're going to find a way to get her on here, because
Absolutely.
we really want some new girls to come and check out the tour. And we've got quite a few that are coming, Angie.
Yeah.
And some of the new girls are starting to share stuff out and starting to tell some other girls. And um you know Cassie's going to be busy, I hope, anyway.
Yeah,
So we'll get
absolutely.
her rescheduled for next week, everybody. And again, thank you so much. If you have this gives us a little bit more time. So if you have specific questions for Cassie, especially if you're people who jumped over here from TikTok, instead of overloading her personally, just send them to the Women's World of Fishing at gmail.com, and I'll compile them and get them over to her. And we'll bombard her next week. Make sure she gets some rest, you know, and we'll just catch up next week.
All right.
So thanks everybody for checking in, and we'll just see you a week from tonight.
All
So
right.
have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye bye.